Let's talk about Harry getting lucky in the Harry Potter universe, and specifically, let's talk about Felix Felicis. Is it actually lucky, or is it all a lie? That is what we're going to be talking about today. All right, so let's get down to the basics of everything. Felix Felicis, a very complicated potion that, if done wrong, doesn't work, or bad things happen to you. We never get told how it's done wrong. We never get told what bad things happen, just it's a very difficult potion to brew, and it's also said that if you use it too much, it starts to not work right. Suspicious. Those are really unique descriptors. And I know in a lot of the potions, like Polyjuice Potion, if you brew it wrong, bad things happen. Okay, but specifically this one is interesting. So let's talk about magic. In general, magic is almost instinctual within the Harry Potter universe. Yes, they use wands and they have to say incantations, but we know there's also wandless magic, so you don't actually need a wand. What the wand does is controls the power and enhances it. You're pushing your magical power through a magical item, causing it to be stronger, because it's also said that wandless magic is not as strong as wand magic. So like wandless magic, yes, you can use wandless magic to move things, but using wand magic, you can do more complex spells. You can't point at someone with your finger and go Avada Kedavra and kill someone. No, you'd have to have a wand for that. That is wand magic. But we've seen Harry use wandless magic throughout the series, as with Lumos, he lights up his wand without touching it. Technically, that's wand magic, but still. But when he blows up his Aunt Marge, he talks about how he ends up on the roof, which could actually be him apparating on the roof. It's never really clear of how he ends up on the roof, whether he jumps, but he just said he went to go hide, and next thing he knew, he was on the roof. So to me, could have apparated, could have just turned a little bit and was like, I need to get away from these bullies, and ended up on a roof. He also turned his teacher's wig blue when I think she embarrassed him. He shrunk a sweater that he didn't want to wear. He also grew his hair back, and all of that was almost instinctual. So when he felt unsafe or just extreme emotion, it came out as magic. So what if the Felix Felicis potion takes advantage of the fact that little magic is instinctual and it doesn't actually do anything except make you think that you're lucky, which then allows your body to use magic in a way that makes you feel lucky. So you're probably thinking, what the heck are you talking about? Because that makes no sense, because Slughorn even talks about how great it is. Well, yeah, that's the lie of Felix Felicis, is nobody knows that it's fake. They're just told that if you do it wrong, it doesn't work. And it's so temperamental that, even if you do it right, it could still not work. And it's like, that's because it's a placebo. Those who don't know what a placebo is, it's a sugar pill that a doctor would give you and say, here, take this, it'll make you feel better. There's nothing in it. It's just a fake pill, but then in your brain, because you don't realize that it's a sugar pill, you're like, wow, doc, I instantly feel better. So much so that it's become just an effect called the placebo effect, which is if somebody tells you a lie and you believe it and it actually works because you believed it, that's the power of Pine Sol. But what if the Felix Felicis is just a placebo, but since it's going for magical people, magical things do happen. You feel lucky. All of the good things are happening because your inhibitions are a lot lower when you think, the Felix Felicis is going to give me a wonderful day. Your inhibitions are lower. Your magic is free because you're like, I'm free. I can do whatever I want because I'm lucky, and the magic will just kind of help guide you. And it's not the magic of the potion, it's the magic of the wizard. And the best example of it is Ron. Ron thought he took Felix Felicis. And when Harry was describing how he felt, Ron was like, hell yeah, that's exactly how it feels to take Felix Felicis. I would know I took it, but didn't actually take it. But he believed he had taken Felix Felicis, and everything went his way. So, is Felix Felicis real? Could be. We don't have enough proof. Is Felix Felicis not real? More than likely. And because Hermione and the Silver Trio know Harry's story with Felix Felicis, the lie continues. They're like, well, clearly it works. Clearly, Felix Felicis is real. So when they take it, it works for them too. I'm sure some of you are going to probably say, well, Slughorn has used it more than a few times. Like in the movie, in the 8th movie, he chugs back what may be Felix Felicis. Well, in the books, he doesn't actually do that. There is no spot where it goes, oh, he took Felix Felicis. And honestly, it really didn't do anything for him in that. Like, yeah, he survived, but it wasn't like he was the hero of the story. Like, it was just kind of like, hey, Slughorn is just, out to protect himself. But he says he's taken it twice and has had 2 wonderful days. And of course, Slughorn would believe the lie of Felix Felicis because, he's kind of just a manipulative person, and if somebody says, hey, look, this will make you lucky, and you'll go, oh, well, you're a great potion maker as well as I've never heard of Felix Felicis. Let me try this. And probably tried it and had a good day because he believed that the Felix Felicis works. And maybe that's the magic of the Felix Felicis, is that if you believe it works, then it works. But at the end of the day, I think Felix Felicis is Ficus Felicis. There is no luck involved. It tricks the mind into using your inherent magic to make you feel lucky. If you like theories like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and I guess hit that hype button is what they're telling me to say now. Stay marvelous, Nox.